Hello to all my beautiful, amazing, forgotten souls out there. Today I'm bringing you yet another video. This one's gonna be another new series. Oh, Israel, don't you have another series? Shut up, Johnny. I told you last video with with the Porta Prosperous video. I told you to shut your mouth. And I'm telling you it again with this video. This series is gonna be titled King of Los Santos. Now, in this series, I'm going to be using the creator profile, the criminal career Kickstarter fuck shit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I am going to be creating it and only doing things within the confines of Los Santos. So the Chumash area, and I believe Ron Wind Farms, the facility in Ron Wind Farms, and the bunker in Chumash will be the ones that I purchased for that. Everything else will be done within Los Santos. And another twist, it has to be the most expensive item of that variant. So, for example, if I want to get the bail office, it has to be the most expensive bail office in the game. Fully upgraded, fully maxed out, everything. Another rule is this: much like my Porta Prosperous series, I'm only gonna be making money with the assets I have on hand. So, for example, the Vincent heist, Avi heist, and things like that are the only ways I'm gonna be able to make money, along with the little side odd random jobs that are around the city. I cannot do anything with the Acid Lab. I can't do anything in Paleto Bay, Grapeseed, Blaine County, none of that. Everything I do must be within Los Santos. So without further ado, let's jump on into this shit. Alright, here we are at the safe in about 3, 2, 1, kaboom! Big boom! We get $4 million to start our empire. Let's do this. Now, I am going to be using Siri to pick one of these four. I'm going to say her name, pick a number 1 to 4. 1 is executive, 2 is gunrunner, 3 is nightclub owner, 4 is biker. Understood? And whatever she picks, I picked the most expensive, most maxed out version of that thing. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4. She's not going to say it. She's not going to say the number. She picked 3. I don't know why she didn't say anything, but she picked nightclub owner. So now we get the most expensive nightclub, which is going to be the West Vinewood nightclub. Alright, so that's the most expensive. What's the most expensive upgrades? I'm not calling it Tony's Funhouse. I think I'm gonna call my business the Palace, and I'll upgrade it later. I'll do the cheaper option for right now, and then upgrade it later as I get money. This will be the first thing that I do. Oh yeah, I can get the terabyte because I have this, right. I'll get that later so I can have some money to spend on weapons. Let me get all these weapons. Let me get this the rest of the way set up, and I'll see you all when I get done. How long is this going to take? I forgot how fucking long the wait time is for this little spinny pinwheel of doom. There we go. Alright, everybody, meet Ryder. The character that's going to be our character for the King of Los Santos series. Now, the hair and look might be subject to change. This is a character my wife wanted me to make based off of her character in a book of hers. So I'm going to have her shape it when she gets home from work. But for right now, we're going to get started on our mission. That girl is not wearing any clothes. I just thought about that. I know how to play. I've done this 1,000 times over now. Why are you near my car? Why are you doing near my car? Not bad. Not a bad car. I don't really like the look of it. I didn't know it looked this bulky when I picked it, but it'll work. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just finish the tutorial, and I'll see you all when I get done. There's Lamar saying that, hey, I have some stuff for you to do. Get your weapons and stuff, and kill the ballers. So, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll see y'all when I get to a private session so I can explain my game plan for this video. Okay, now that the setup's over and the abnormally long cutscene is said and done, now I can go up here go to my computer and get this thing fully rocking and rolling. The first thing we gotta do is hijack some sound equipment from something called Ritual Sacrifice. So, yay. Alright, hang on, huh? I gotta name my organization. Tell you what, I'll let my wife come up with that name as well. Oh, jeez. Just an organization for right now. I'll rename it when my wife gets home from work. We'll go from there after that. Here's our private office. This is where Tony's gonna be for some time. We've got some shit to do. Yeah. Now, unfortunately for choosing the nightclub right away, the only thing that you're gonna get for money from the nightclub is gonna be the wall safe, and that's $50,000 every GTA Online day until 2 days. Then your popularity starts to drop, and then you start making less and less money as your popularity goes down. If your popularity is maxed out, you get the $50,000 every GTA day. I said that all in one breath. I hate it. Alright, now we're going to go to the computer and set up our organization. I will see you guys on the back half of that. In other words, when I get done. Alright, let's log on in and I'll walk y'all through what we're going to be doing. So, yes. We have to do this. We have to set up our nightclub. We have to grab our staff, which is, I believe, 3 different people, and have the nightclub gives us access to Johan Blair, a fairly good cheap hacker for Diamond Casino Heist later on. Basically, what he was saying there is you've got to go pick up the staff in his vehicle specifically because they'll recognize this iconic horn. Da 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 da. All right, so now I'll see you I'll see you all when we get all 3 of these guys gathered and set up. All right, here we are back at our computer, and now I'm gonna walk up through what we got to do next. So basically, now we get to go to, I think it's Grapeseed or somewhere in the Blaine County area, and we're going to be getting a bus with sound equipment on it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the setup button. I'll see y'all whenever we get done. Now this bus is slightly guarded by some people, but you just go to the party. Shut up, Tony. You go to the festival, you grab the bus, and you're done. Oh god, I'm in a public session. I am going to a private session if I'm going to do this. I'm not about to get griefed at level 5. Absolutely the fuck not. No thank you. I don't feel like dealing with people today. I don't feel like dealing with them today. I don't feel like it. Not today. Never today. Where's my car? Okay, so, yeah, basically all you gotta do is go to your computer, hit the setup mission for the bus, you'll go to wherever it tells you to go, you pick up the bus, you drive it back to your nightclub, and you're done. That's literally it. So I will see y'all when I get done with that. Okay, so the point of that cutscene that I'm cutting out is this. We delivered the sound equipment, and Solomon is on his way to LSIA, but oh no! Something's gonna go wrong when we get to LSIA. Solomon's gonna fly all the way from... Yeah, LSI, something's gonna go wrong with this flight. He's gonna go from way the McFuck over here. You have to drive all the way over here, get a thing of saying, like, the pilot, something's gone wrong with the pilot, so he's gotta land the plane himself, and he's gonna land all the way over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just preemptively put that waypoint there, because I know that's where he's gonna go, and I'll see y'all when we get to LSIA, because literally we're gonna drive there, quote-unquote, try to pick up Solomon. Something's gonna go wrong, we gotta go to Sandy Shores, and then drive from Sandy Shores to the nightclub. Get it? Got it? Good. I'll see y'all when we get done with all of that. And here we are at LSIA, which means in 3, 2, 1, here comes Solomon's plane, getting ready to crash, and then we're gonna have to drive all the way over to wherever the fuck we gotta go. Yep, here we go. Okay, so yeah, basically the point of this cutscene is that Solomon's pilot, the one that English Dave's dumb self hired, has passed him on the flight, so now Solomon has to fly the plane to somewhere and try to control the plane. And yeah, it's just a whole bunch of smorgasbord of bullshit. So I'll see you when we get done with all of this, because there's not really much else to say or talk about. Just, good God. Hey, Solomon! How you doing? I got here before you did. Ha ha ha! You suck. Come on, Solomon, land the plane so we can be done, so I can be back at my nightclub, so I can start making money. I only have $272,000. That's not gonna be enough for what I want to do for this series. Come on, land it. Land this bitch, Solly. Land it. You can do it. You've done it like 3 times. Cause that's how many times I've opened up a nightclub. Come on. Go, go, go. Yes, 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 yes. You got this. You can do it. You did the thing. Yes, Solomon. Yes, sir. I was already there. Hey, Solomon. Good job. Now let's get the fuck back to the nightclub. Well, catch all of you beautiful people there. Alright, here we are at our nightclub after we got everything set up. We're ready to go. Our nightclub's rocking and rolling and raving, baby. Yeah. I will never do that again. I am sorry for anybody's ears I just hurt. Now, if y'all look to the bottom left, you see that blue blip? That's another way to make money. That is another way that we're going to be making our money. That is a straggler. If you look at your text, you'll see Marcellus sent us. This is one of the people from Tony's VIP list. They've had too much to drink. They've had a little bit too much to drink, and as such, we have to be good Samaritans and help them out. Now, you have 2 options here for this. You can either have the people that got too drunk or people that are causing a ruckus. The people that are causing a ruckus are a little better because you can stay inside your nightclub. The VIPs, however, you have to go into either Tony's limo or Tony's car, the one that you saw me driving when we picked up Solomon. You have to go to one of those 2 and take them either to their home or to the hospital. So let's go find out which one this is. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, we're going to the limo this time. Which limo? The short black limo, or the white big full scale limo? We have the full scale limo. All right, to their home. All right, so we just drive them to their home and we're done. So I'll see y'all when we get to their home. After we're done with this, because after we're done with this, we're gonna be doing some clothes shopping. So you know what? Screw it. I'll just see y'all whenever I purchase my outfit that I'm gonna wear for this series. Or one of the outfits I'm gonna be wearing for this series, because as a king, I should have multiple sets of clothes, I feel like. Anyways, I will see you all in a bit. Alright, we're back at our nightclub and we're on Maze Bank foreclosure so we can see how much it is to fully upgrade our nightclub with the most expensive things. Alright, I mean, club name I'm not worried about, but everything else, it'll be $2.6 million. Alright, so for the upgrades I'm going to be doing, it's going to be $2.6 million. $2,673,900 to be exact. Now, how am I going to make that money? Well, like I said, I only have access to the things I've unlocked. So that's either the nightclub, which is not going to get any stock right now because I don't have the people for it. The LS car meet, which is going to be something that I'm going to do very shortly. To unlock the HSW time trials, we can go to the casino to spin the lucky wheel. We have these little odd jobs around the map that we can do. We have the junk energy time trial that I might honestly look into doing for a quick like 50k. Oh yeah, we're gonna also do Vincent and Avi. I'm not gonna stop recording until I get the $2.6 million needed to upgrade my nightclub. So let me get over to the casino first and spin the lucky wheel. And I'll see you when I get there. I don't know what you were gonna say, Tony, and I don't fucking care. Let me get over to the casino, and I'll see y'all when I get there. Alright, well, here we are at the casino! Woo! So now, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna become a member. Spend $500, become a member, get 5,000 free tokens. We're gonna, next, spin the lucky wheel and see if we feel lucky today or not. Let's give her a try. Motherfucker. Come on, spin. Spin, you bitch.
I don't care about the chips. I've done this 1,000 times now. Oh my god, just go away. Just go away.
Oh my god, I know. I fucking get it. Dude, can I spin the wheel now? Thank God it's gone. Alright, spin the wheel. I doubt I'm gonna land on the car. So on the wheel spin you have the car, money, clothing, RP, a mystery prize, and discount. Let's see what we get. What is that weak ass shit? What the f- That just kept spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. It looks like a fucking disco ball. Holy shit. I mean, $30,000 is nothing to sneeze at, though, so I'll take it. Alright, now let's get to Vincent and start up the Cluckenbell Farm Raid as a level 6. This is not going to be entertaining. This is not going to be fun. Hang on, do I have the most expensive dances for the nightclub? I know I harped on this already, but I'm going to go back and check just to remember. Alright, I just checked to see if I was getting the most expensive, and yes, the nearly $2.7 million is the most expensive. So we're going to start off going over to Vincent and doing the Cluckenbell Farm Raid. Now, I've already done the Cluckenbell Farm Raid in, I think, part 1 of my, I think I've already done the Cluckenbell Farm Raid on my Loser to Luck. I think I've already done the Cluckenbell Farm Raid in part 1 when the series was called Rags to Riches before I changed it to Port of Prosperous. So I don't know if I'll show all of it or not, but I might show some of it. I'm not going to show the opening cutscene just because I feel like people who have watched this series long enough, or have played GTA long enough, and who may find my videos might already know what this cutscene entails. But I will still give you a general synopsis of it after it's over. So, let me get over to Vincent, and I'll see you when the cutscene's over with. Alright, so to run you through what he was talking about, basically the cartel is in Palito Bay in Los Santos selling powdered sugar to masses, and the the LSPD is in on it, and Vincent wants to make it right. He's upset with how the cops are treating him. They're treating him like a server because he's a new recruit, so he feels like that raiding the cartel will be a big break for him. And I honestly am down to help because it pays a pretty good amount of money when you get done. So, I'm gonna go quiet and just do this in actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna do it in silence. I'm gonna let y'all hear me do it. Fuck it. Yes, Vincent. Yes, Vincent. I know how to do this, Vincent. Shut up, Vincent. Take a shot every time I said that I said his name there. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Howdy! That missed. I guess so. Alright, fuck it. But yeah, basically now we're gathering up money for the heist, and yeah. So we go to 2 locations, gather money, then we go to an area with something called a terabyte, grab a laptop, and then we grab a hacking device from a terabyte, grab a laptop from a guy who works for the Clock and Bell cartel area. Then we just do a bunch of other stuff, and I'll explain it as we go. So right now we're just gathering up the cash to fund what the fuck we're doing. Now, unfortunately, you don't get paid during this setup until you don't get paid for any of these missions until after you beat all the missions of the Cluckenbell Farm. Which doesn't sound too difficult, but it's just the fact that you don't get paid that makes this kind of bad to me. At least with Avi's the thing we're gonna do in the next video, now we go to location B, rob more money, and then we're done with this mission. Now, like I said, we do not get paid for this until the very end. Which kind of sucks, but it's a very, very good payday. $500,000 per heist, $250,000 extra for a first-time bonus. So for your first time doing this, you'll get paid $750,000, which is very fucking good. Not enough to get me through, the $2 million that I need, but it's a very, very, very good start. Excuse me, I'm just gonna squeeze on by here. You're gonna fuck me up, huh? Funny. I could've sworn it was me that's fucking all of you up. In the dirt. What the fuck? I kicked the fence and I climbed the fence. Very nice. Oh, fuck. Make every bullet count. Make every bullet matter. Bye-bye. Alright, give me the money. I'm sorry if my explanations are scatterbrained. I finally broke free of my depression that I've been in. I finally have energy, so I don't know what to do with it anymore. Come on. Pop your little head out. Pop your little head out. Bye. So if my thoughts seem scatterbrained, if I'm talking a lot, or if I'm just talking more than I normally would have, I finally got free of my depressive episodes I've been in, and I finally feel like recording again. So my brain doesn't know what to do. You can think autism, BPD, and ADHD. Can you get the fucking cash? Alright, Vincent, we're here at your lockup now. Let me just drop off the goods and the money that I stole for you, and then we'll move on to the next one. Alrighty, Wumpus Woo, it is time for part 2 of the... Hi, Vincent, you're just gonna tell me the time to do Clucker Bell Farm. Now, for breaking and entering, this is the one I was scatterbrain talking about. For this one, for breaking and entering, let me actually purchase everything I need and then close off this real quick. Alright, there we go. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so, for breaking and entering, how this one works is... You're going to go to 2 locations, one with a laptop, one with a terabyte, and a hacking device. The laptop is needed to find out what's going on with Cluck and Bell, which we already know. They're selling powdered sugar out of Paleto Bay. So we're going to find out where exactly they're doing it from so we can go there later and raid it and make some money off of that shit. We'll go into the hacking device and the terabyte to get safe codes and train tracks and to hack train tracks and stuff. Oh yeah, you also have to grab a train for whatever reason. So without further ado, let's do it. Also, if you read all that while I was talking, you'd see you know how to drive a train, right? Not really, but I'm gonna learn today. We're gonna start with the laptop, and when I get there, I'll show you all the little technique I like to do to make this a little quicker on me. Terabyte, there really is no, like, speedrun strategy other than to just, like, what do you call it? Search around and look for flying drones. That's, like, the only real, quote-unquote, tip I can give you. I've tried going to the exact location where its marker is on the map, and sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on where it wants to spawn, if it wants to be nice to you. But anyway, I will see you all whenever I get to the laptop and show you my little trick. Alright, now that we're here at this area, we don't need the image attachment. All we have to do is get out of our car, grab one of our weapons that's not silenced. So, for example, the special carbine, and just shoot into the sky. That red blip right there on the map will be exactly where the laptop is, so you just run over to where he was running from, pick up his laptop, and you're good to go. I don't know exactly where he was, but he was hello. No loose ends. Where the fuck is the laptop? The employee's there. Where's his laptop? What the fuck? Oh. Wow, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. Another way to tell where he is unless he's gaming on the arcade, unless you get the arcade spawn location, he will always have a Cluck and Bell cup by his laptop. So just find the Cluck and Bell cup after you shoot in the sky, and you'll have the laptop found. It's very simple. Now we get to go to the terabyte and endure pain and suffering. It's gonna be it's gonna be in this generalized location, I feel like. Crap. Alright, I'll see you when we find the terabyte, or if I lose my mind in rage. Oh, hello. Found the terabyte, now we get to deal with the fun part, the drones. Thank God I got cover this time for this. Get in the cover. Get in cover. Now we just shoot down the drones. Enter the terabyte. Grab this tactical assault SMG right here. Grab the hacking device. And then drive to the train. So I will see you all at the train where we're going to deal with the cartel again. Huzzah! Alright, we've made it to the cartel compound, so now all you're going to want to do here is take out the cartel and find the key. Found the key, so now all you have to do is take the train, drive it on, and we're done. Now, this is where the mission gets ridiculously easy. All you have to do is just drive this train, hack the point that tells you to hack, drive it to a tunnel, and you're good. So I'll see you whenever we get done with it, or if I die, or if I say something funny, which I'm not that funny, so yeah. So yeah, all we have to do now is just drive the train. You'll see the hacking points. It'll be red circles on the map. You hit, I believe it's right on your D-pad, and then you hack through the things, and you just keep driving. They'll try to impede you, but again, you're in a fucking train. If they manage to impede you, you're doing something wrong. So for example, right there, you hack, press right on the D-pad, you just keep on driving. See, look at him. Bitch doesn't know how to have a train. Chugga chugga. Choo choo up in this bitch. And deadly collision. That was almost a deadly collision for the pedestrian. Now you can see they're trying to shoot you, impede you, do whatever they can, and we're just driving along unbothered. Like this dumbass, look at this. I am in a train, brother. What are you gonna do? You get fucking squished. Well, this prick in the helicopter, look at this. Look. Boom, bitch. Kaboom. What can you do with a train? You can't do shit to a train. Now again, red circle, right on D-pad, hack through, and just keep driving. And that's it. For double boom. To triple boom. Quadruple boom. I think the cartel have the survival instincts of walnuts. I legitimately think these guys have the survival instincts of a walnut. Every single one of them. They're trying to impede a train with a fucking with cars. Hi guys. Kaboom. See you guys later. Deuces, bitches. Alright, we're done here, so I'll see you when we get back to Vincent for the next stage of the mission. Alright, here we go with part 3 of this shit. Alright, give me a call, Vincent. I'm not listening to you. I don't care. So now this is where the yes, it's bleeding because I'm stuttering so much. This is where GTA gives you the semblance of having a choice. You see, you have concealed weapons and hit and run. Concealed weapons is gathering weapons from one gang, from any of the gangs that Vincent sends you, and bringing them back to his lockup. Hit and run is getting a car, taking it to the lockup in Paleto Bay near the Cluckenbell farm. You can do either one of these first, but they all lead to the same spot. So I'm going to do concealed weapons first and show you all my preferred location. Alright, here we go. Let's just jump on into it. I'm going to go to location A because it's A, the easiest, and has the best loadout for what's going to come in the Cluckenbell farm. B is the quickest. Hello, Vincent, I don't care. Just send me the lockups. We're going here. This is your, like, basic run-of-the-mill, bottom-of-the-barrel criminals. These are more like what Michael and Trevor are, like the mid-tier, basic criminals. This is Merryweather Security. That's the hardest ones to get. They're like the quote-unquote best quality weapons, but they don't have a crowbar, which you're going to need a crowbar during the main heist. And you'll understand that later whenever I get to that point. God damn, I think he just talks because he loves hearing the sound of his own fucking voice. Holy shit. Alright, here we go. We're going to start taking the supplies. Hi. Uh-oh. How did all of those bullets miss your head? How did every one of them miss? What the hell? What? You're not locking on. You ain't killed a shotgun, buddy. You should have long been dead though, because you took like 8 bullets to your chest. Oh, right to the dome piece, baby boy. What's up, boys? How y'all doing? Get blown away, bitch. Onichi. Hola. Vato. Alright. I believe they're either going to be in this one or the light blue. Dark blue it is this time. Hell yeah. Alright, give me your I think that's the gear. And here's the weapons. So I'll see y'all at Vincent's lockup when we get done. Now they're gonna try to kill us and pursue us, but we're not gonna let that happen. Because we're just that damn good at what we do. Oh, that is some horse ass. That was the perfect ram. Are you fucking kidding me? That was literally the perfect ram. I've never seen him do that before. And all the times I've done this mission, he's never rammed me off that perfectly. What the hell? When did they get brains? Like, what update was that? What the hell? Oh, look, more of them. Yeah, y'all ain't. Those ones ain't smart. Alright, here you go, Vincent. Here's your weapons. Let's go ahead and text him. Be done with it and confirm. Now we're done with the mission. Let's go ahead and get the ending scene, please. Vincent, shut up. Vincent, shut up. I'm talking over you, Vincent, because nobody wants to hear you talk. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, let's go to Vincent again. Let's keep going. I'll see you when we get there, because I'm not gonna put y'all through hearing his annoying ass talk. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Yes, I know tattoos can be purchased. I'm not getting tattoos yet. That will be part of my look for this character at some point, but not right now. I'm trying to get a business opened. Because I don't have any way to make money other than my wall safe, and I don't think it has any money in it yet. Piss off, will you? Alright, I will see you all when I get to Vincent again, and I'll explain what we're doing for the next one. Alright, here we are for Hit and Run. Now, this one is exactly like I explained it to you before. This one, we're going to be going to the same location, location A, and getting a car to take to Toledo Bay to get away. Now, the reason why we're going to A is not because it's the best car, but because it's A, the easiest one to obtain for us at our current level, at level 8, and it's also the one closest to Toledo Bay. So, I'll see you when we get there, and I swear to God, if it's the fucking Tulip, if it's the Tulip car, I am going to find it all over again. Don't care. I do not like the goddamn Tulip. I hate that fucking car. It bounces on the train tracks like it's bouncing on a dildo for OnlyFans, and I will not tolerate that today. No fucking thank you. I also won't tolerate orange cars flicking me the bird when they ran into me. Their life comes to an end right there. Bar none. Alright, I think I've calmed down a little bit, so I will see you all when I get the vehicle secured. Alright, we're here at the lockup. So now, all we have to do now is just... We don't have to kill anybody. We have to kill like maybe a guard or two. If that, we just do this right here. See that lockbox? We shoot it. The car is found. We pop that guy in the skull. We miss our shots because we have learned nothing of how to shoot. It's a van. I've actually never gotten this car in all the times I've done the Cluckenbell farm. I've never gotten this car, so this is at least something. I don't know how good it is, but we'll find out. If you see me again and I'm raging my head off, you'll see how good it is. That's cue for I'm gonna see y'all whenever I see y'all. I'm gonna be cutting the footage here. Just in case y'all don't know my lingo yet. Well, here we are at the lockup, and the fact that this is the first time I've talked the entire time should tell you how calm it's been. The van actually handled the train tracks better than I thought it might. It actually went quite smoothly, I'm not gonna lie to you. So now that we have our vehicle, all we have to do once again is the same thing. Text Vincent that we want to keep the Moonbeam as our vehicle. Exit the vehicle, exit the garage, and yeah, that's mission passed. We're done. So I'll see y'all whenever we get to the next when we get to the next mission. That's gonna be the one that I'm gonna need some different weapons for, and I'll explain that when I get to the ammunition. Alright, we're here at the ammunition here in Toledo Bay, because I don't feel like driving all the way to Los Santos, so now what we're gonna do, sorry. You asshole! Bitch! Don't! fucking touch me. God. So I'm the bad guy. The dude punched me first because I accidentally shoved him. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Okay. You calm down now, Mr. Man? Calm down. Can I get my guns from you now? Can I put a suppressor on my weapon so I can do the stealthy approach for the Cluckenbell farm raid? Are we done? I'm being a prick? No, I guess not. Guess we're gonna have to go to another ammunition. I don't want to go to the cheap-ass Polito Bay location anyway. It's poor. It's disgusting. It's gross here. I hate it here. Los Santos is better. That's why I'm trying to take over Los Santos. So now I'm going to go to my nightclub, have it as my spawn location, find a new session, and I'll see y'all whenever I get to the ammunition. Or actually, no, I'll see you when we get to the V for Vincent to continue on, because all I'm getting from Los Santos ammunition is going to be a suppressor for at least one of my guns so I can do the next mission stealthy. I'll explain that when I get there. Alright, here we are at the next mission, Disorganized Crime. This one is going to be the return of the hacking device. We're going to hack 2 different vans, and they're going to tell us the location of where one of the warehouses of the Clockenbell thing. They're going to tell us where the warehouse for the Clockenbell vans are. We're going to, after we hack the 2 vans, we're going to go to the warehouse, go in there stealthy, get in, get out with a key card. If we do not do this stealthy, then we lock the Clockenbell farm raid finale into the aggressive approach, and I don't feel like dealing with the aggressive approach at a level 8. So we're going to do the stealthy, which is why I got the suppressor. So I will see you all when we get to either the van or to the warehouse. It'll depend on when I talk next. Okay, so I said it wrong. It's not a warehouse, it's a depot where they have trucks to ship out material for the Cluckenbells. So we'll go into this outlet. We're going to hack the 2 vans that come out of the outlet. One van's going to be right here. We're going to hack it. Then once we hack both vans, we're going to go to the depot. We're going to sabotage the vans that are at the depot and then get a key card. And that's it. Uh-huh. Go ahead and try to shoot. Go ahead and try to shoot. Yeah. You already hacked, bitch. Bye. Have a great day. You've already been hacked, motherfucker. Now we're gonna go to the second van, hack it, and then we're gonna call it good, and I'll see you all at the depot. Alright, here we are at the depot, and you'll notice I didn't get the uniforms. That's because the uniforms really don't do anything for you. So I'm just gonna go in, stealthily kill all these people like this guy right here. We're gonna pull out our silenced pistol, blow his head off, go to this guy, pop his head clean off. That guy's gonna get his head popped off eventually. That guy's got his head shot down. This dude's gone. This dude's gone. Can we lock onto the dude behind the boxes? Thank you. That dude's out. Camera's gone. He gone. He gone. Embrace the night. Alright, all the guards are dead. The only problem with what Vincent just said is when we start drilling, more guards are going to spawn. I'm going to have to kill them silently as well. So we're going to just have to start, stop, and then go. Or start, stop, then kill again. So start, stop, back out, get our pistol back out, shoot his head off, turn around, wait for it, wait for this dude to come to the door. 3, 2, good night. And we're done. Alright, let's go over here, back to the lockers, let's continue our drilling, and hope we can find the key card in the first set. Key card? Money, like $2,000. Yippee. Key card? Key card? Key card? Key card? Key. What the fuck? GTA.
GTA.
Are we fucking kidding me? Unable to connect to game session. What? Why? I was almost done. I was almost fucking done, man. God. Alright, I'm not gonna rant. Y'all have already heard me rant about how bad the servers are in the Wheel of Jobs and the pizza video. In the pizza this video, so I'm not even gonna bother going on that tirade again. I'm just gonna cut to me being done with the mission at this point. What the fuck? Oh my god, that is so fucking stupid. That's dead ass. That's so fucking stupid. Like, okay, we finally made it back to Vincent's fucking locker. That little server shit cost me 15 minutes of my life. Not Vincent. Vincent, you're fine for now. Rockstar, fix your fucking game. God damn. I made $9,000 off of the extra little bags because the key code was in the penultimate fucking thing on one of the lockers. That was some bullshit. Alright, I will see you all when I get to the V for the Cluck and Bell finale. See y'all soon. Alright, here we go. Time for the heist finale. Now, this is gonna be fun. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be loaded into a train, take it to Paleto Bay, and then we're gonna extract some powdered sugar, some cash, and that's it. We're gonna do all that. We're gonna go to the Cluck and Bell factory in Paleto Bay, extract some stuff. Shut up, Vincent. And then we're done with the heist, so we're gonna go ahead and load on into it. I'm cramped the fuck up, asshole! What do you think I'm doing here? Alright, we've made the Cluckin' Bell. Now let's get out of here. Get out of our creep. We're gonna try to do this as stealthy as possible. So this guy... What the fuck? Where was my radial? My radial did not load. That was weird. Good night. Get down, stay down. I don't know how none of y'all saw that. Like, that was so risky of me. Alright, well, we're still under the radar. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here first. We don't have to, you do not have to kill everybody. I just am probably going to kill as many as I can to avoid being detected. Here is gonna be a little bit more fun. To stay hidden. Go to sleep. Good night. Good night. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab all this powdered sugar and then we'll move on to the next one. Alright, here we are at the next lock at the next area for the powdered sugar. Let's go ahead and get in and get into the swords. This is the one that is a little confusing for new players. There's one of you. There's the other. Now, if you get the gear that I have, you already have a crowbar loaded up. If you did not get the gear, the crowbar will spawn right here. And the powder sugar will be in the two furthest from the door, from your entry door. So it'll be this one and the one directly behind me. Now, so y'all want to get the keys and get ready to hack the vault. Alright, we got through it stealthy. Now we just gotta find keys, which I did. Because if you don't, and you just try to be like, oh, hey, I can just shoot the lock of the door. No, you can't. You can't do that. You can't do that in the stealthy approach. No, you cannot. You have to get the office keys, go into the office, and you're done. Now, the reason why I'm keeping it passive is because if you go aggressive, like if you shoot this lock, if you shoot somebody in your car, anything like that, it will be an infinitely spawning set of enemies, which is not, they're not hard to deal with. They're not gonna, like, deal a lot of damage to you. They're just a pain in the ass, especially when you're trying to do this as quick as possible, especially this section when you have to walk around with this hacking device and find 3 computers to get a code to the safe. So now I'm going to do that and... Oh, what's the first one? Nope, not that one. Okay, I know which one it is first. It's this one right here. It's that one right there. Next one's gonna be over here. I've done this heist, or this mission so much that I can just do it with my eyes closed now. Next one's gonna be the one to the right. I already knew it would be with it going, with the blue getting higher. Save code is 575110. Got it. 575110. 575110. Bang. 57. 51. 10. And open the safe. Give me the money. Give me the bills, and let's get the fuck out of here. We've done this completely undetected so far. Now this is another section where I'm gonna walk y'all through it. If there is one, if there's not, then don't worry about it. Kill this guard, this guard, this guard, and the one way out in the distance here. This guard and that guard, because he will see the body on the we just killed. So now we're getting our getaway vehicle, and we're set to go because the cops don't know where we are because we did it stealthy. So now we just get in our getaway vehicle, and we're clear. So I'll see you all at Vincent's lockup. Alright, for the last time in this video, we are here at Vincent's lockup. We're gonna skip to the end of this cutscene, and I'll see you on the other side of it. And there we go. A nice, cool $500,000 in the bank. Now I just gotta wait for the first time bonus to hit, and I'm gonna head to my nightclub while I wait. There it is. $250,000 first time bonus. So that ain't too shabby. Alright, my fellow. Alright, my beautiful forgotten souls. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. We did quite a few things today. We got our nightclub set. We got the first round of the Clucker Bell farm done. We made $876,000 today. So all in all, I say that's a productive first day of filming for this series. And without further ado, leave a like if you enjoyed. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video. This has been Ezreal Fate, signing off, ladies and gentlemen.